We want our music to be that kind of music that when you hear it, it feels like you've been, karate chopped in the throat.
Right.
Live my life like there was no tomorrow. Not a care in sight, not a bump in the road.
I think it was math class. I think we had like matching Iron Maiden shirts one day by accident, and it sparked a conversation.
Then one day we both wound up with instruments, and we slaughtered Iron Man. It was amazing.
Amped up on Dr. Pepper and peanut M&Ms.
Yeah. After high school, he went on and did his career. I did mine, and so we kind of missed about a decade probably. When we hooked back up about 10 or so years ago, it was like we never missed a single day. We were right back up to our old tricks.
What is it there,
extreme
sir, that you were
sports.
drinking? You look quite refreshed.
Yeah, I have. My mind has been vitalized.
Red Wings give you a bull.
Red Bull gives you wings, man.
Oh, wow.
Look, it improves performance, especially during times of increased stress, because I'm with you guys. No, I'm hoping that, product placement will help in our sponsorship future. Thank you. Red Bull, it gives you wings.
Seasons come and seasons go.
I grew up with Ron and Steve around the same era. Of course, I was writing music and kind of revolving around the same nucleus per se, but never really got together around, I guess, what was it, 90-something. I moved away. You went and did your wrestling thing. Steve was doing his thing, and then Steve and I bumped into each other on Facebook and reconnected, and he posted this, hey, I'm looking for somebody to jam with. I was like, hello, 20 years in the making, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so I showed up at his house one afternoon, and here we are.
Well, unbeknownst to them, I was sending smoke signals from the islands to say, hey, can I join the band, back when they were hanging out. They never responded.
We're bad at returning phone calls.
Yeah. Smoke signals are, they're a challenge for some.
It's a bit of a challenge. We jammed together back in the day. I was sitting in bass with his band, and so when Hollow Point started looking for a drummer, I started bugging him. He came through and showed up at the house, and we jammed for a
couple of hours.
Yeah, 2-3 hours, and we had a gig the following Saturday. And I said, "Hey, man, you want the job?" And he was like, "Sure." I said, "Okay."
And following Saturday, we mean 12 hours later.
The next day.
The very next day, I said, "So, are you down with playing the gig tomorrow?" And he kind of paused for a second. Sure. I said, "Okay." And BFE, there we were.
If you listen to the lyrics of our songs, you're going to find that they're very angry. There's a lot of angst, and and we've all got great lives. We're all successful. We're all and our kids are growing up. But you can't have a band called Hollow Point and sing about rainbows shooting at you.
Right, yeah.
What I'll do is I'll record, like when we're working on brand new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'll record a concept video and then upload it to YouTube private and send it out to the guys, and they can listen to it so that when we do come together, they're not completely blind. And
I can usually tell it's going to be something good when I log on and I've got that little flashing light. I click the picture and he's in like a taco stained t-shirt, all scruffy, and he goes, listen to this. It's how the best songs that I feel we have so far have started. Do we get the explicit parental stamp?
we can.
Yes. Okay.
Breakfast of Champions.
And sometimes Jonnie drinks it.
That was good.
Sharp, isn't it?
I need to check our band page via my new iPhone 4S from Apple.
but it's not new anymore. It's old. It's
Now-
last year's model.
Now, the wife does use an iPhone 5.
They can actually buy Hollow Point anything.
Yeah.
I mean, we have hoodies, T-shirts,
It's like
lighters,
French red hot sauce. Put that shit on any.
and stuff you put on your
Oh, chapstick.
Chapsticks, lighters,
I mean,
candles.
you name it. We
Urinal
got. I
pucks.
think some thermoses are in the works.
Thermoses.
He's got the prototypes at the house.
My biggest
we
problem
get a deal.
is I get about 45 minutes to an hour of sleep every night. Not by choice, just insomnia. So I can lay there and I'm like, we don't have frisbees. Frisbees are like yo-yos. We don't have yo-yos.
Yeah.
We could get the name out there
The
if I
bullet
was
thing
standing
would
at a
look good.
urinal and the urinal puck, it's the same shape. Okay, what else? Hats,
Yeah.
toothbrushes, you know, I mean, it just, it doesn't
Yeah,
stop.
He does.
If Justin Bieber can have a toothbrush,
I think Hollow Point should. That way when you turn it on, it's all and it just starts playing one of our songs.
Yeah,
You know?
we'll have some Hollow Point coasters.
and if you see me on the street, really, if you see me on the street, wait a minute, where is it? Where is it? I've got a square that plugs into my phone, so if you don't carry cash, that's
He's
cool.
ready.
I can help you.
The administrator told you. See,
That's savvy.
he's got all the angles, man.
Well, speaking of iPhone 5, Johnny, can she get clear photos of you playing your Jackson 7-string?
I don't get it. Hey, Wayne. Can you Wayne it up?
I've made my share of mistakes since I've been away.
Yeah, Ron and I actually came in and Ron wrote the 11th song. I arranged it, and there's a long emotional story. I don't know if we'll get into that on this video.
We don't have enough video.
Okay, so
We would
so we
run
won't.
out of YouTube
but-
for that one.
It's a very personal song.
It's a very personal song for Ron, and it's important that it make the album.
It was one of those things that I had never written a song before in my life, and it got to the point where I either needed to express my feelings or shave my head and live on an Indian reservation. So I opted for the bad news, and I put it down, and I shared it with Steve, knowing that he's not going to dip anything in sugar for me, anybody, but especially me. And he was like, he goes, what I like about the song is not only does it express how you feel, but it's something that if this were 20 years ago, you could see a boyfriend and a girlfriend putting it on a mixtape, because that's, you know what I mean?
That was not my word. Those were his words. When Ron and I recorded it, it was just an acoustic song. That's it. And we're gonna have Wayne throw some drums to it today.
In your life you've wondered why you do the things you do. Well, I'm here to tell you that I'm a part of you. The day is coming real soon. I will see you face to face. I hope you will embrace me and not just turn away.
So mid-December, you got One in the Chamber coming out, more information to come, and the website was hollowpoint.us, right?
Hollowpoint.us. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter,
Our
YouTube
channel.
Hollow Point US on all of those major social networks.
So check it often for more to come. Great, well, it's been a pleasure, you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank
Molly,
you.
thanks
Thanks,
for coming
Bonnie.
on.
Then let's try that again.
All right, so I was on the phone that whole time, so everything that just transpired, hit rewind and do it all over again so I can join in all that for all of you.
I would never use the words mixtape. Are you kidding me?
Really?